Hello my people, welcome back to J6 Flips. Today's episode is a little bit special as a direct response to a comment I got on a recent video by TRB Collectibles. He challenged me to compare the sales from the bins to the regular thrift stores to see what the difference is, what's more valuable as far as spending time and finding profits. We're going to make a couple of slight adjustments to the challenge, but we're definitely going to do that in this video. If anyone else has any ideas for any cool videos in the future, leave it in the comments, but let's get to this one. Instead of a heads-up duel between thrift stores and Goodwill bins, we're going to tip the scales a little bit because I recently did a video that kind of showed that the Goodwill bins is the better place to source, but we're going to even the playing field a little bit. We're going to compare a usual week of thrifting that I usually do at thrift stores and then comparing that to the equal amount of time spent in the thrift stores to the Goodwill bins. So I'll go to the Goodwill bins and spend that much time in one day seeing what I can find. Throughout the video I'll keep a projected profits tally running on the screen so you can see what I've been racking up so far, and then we'll compare that to the Goodwill bins where I'll spend the equal amount of time trying to find the same profits, if not way more profits hopefully. It will undoubtedly be the longest time I spent at the Goodwill bins. I usually only am there about an hour, but with a whole week of thrift stores I'll probably end up spending about 3 hours, so we'll have to compare that and be at the Goodwill bins for 3. That'll be different because I usually don't spend that long of a time there, but I do see a lot of other resellers hanging out there all day and finding a bunch of profits, so we'll see if that's going to work for us as well in the Panorama City location that we go to. There will definitely be a lot of other eagle-eyed resellers there picking through the bins, so we haven't had a lot of luck there recently either, so it's definitely going to be an even playing field today. Let's see what happens. Alright, so just ended up getting the turtle dock and the sweater. Sweater looks like it'll be alright. It's a little bit faded, but for the most part still in good condition, and Nike skateboard stuff usually sells well for me, so easy pickups there. I think the sweater ended up being $5 with the coupon, and then this thing ended up being $2 because it's been sitting there, so even better. Alright, so we're at the J6 Flips mothership grabbing some sold items. Luckily, we unfortunately only had one sale for the day that we were going to ship out, but while we were waiting for Salvation Army to open up, I sent out a bunch of offers that were on eBay available to send out, and already got 2 sales while I was in the store, so let's go and grab those things too. So the first item that sold on the offer was this shirt. It's kind of red, white, and blue Nike vintage looking thing. It's like a soccer shirt jersey. Hasn't paid yet, so we're not going to ship that out, but we do have the Keens that we're going to ship out. Women's Keens, size 6. And this is the item that sold yesterday. It was a Green Bay Packers I Own a Piece of the Pack shirt, size medium. So let's go ahead and package those up. These Keens are small enough to fit in just one of my regular t-shirt bags. So I threw it in there just to kind of give it that newer look when they open it up. I was going to put it in this box, but it's going to end up being over a pound because these are really close to 16 ounces. So I'm just going to throw them into a flat rate shipping mailer, one of these guys, and have it sent on the way. I'm actually going to double check because depending on where it's going to be shipped out to, it could affect how much it's going to be. It might be cheaper just to ship them out regular priority. So let's take a peek. So these are going to Ohio. I'm just going to send them out in this flat rate mailer. As you can see here, it'll be $9.77 to ship regular USPS priority mail. These flat rate things are $8.55 to ship. So easy buck. $1.20 saved right there. And then the Packers shirt is here in clothesbin 4, right in the front. It's got the certificate there, so it makes it easy. It is new with tags, so that made it initially pretty enticing to grab, but it didn't end up being worth that much. I think I sold it for like $12, so. Weigh it out. Let's guess, 5 ounces. 6.7, way off. Just to go over the shipping for this as well, these clothing items ship the easiest for sure, as long as they're under 8 ounces and definitely under a pound. They go USPS Ground Advantage, which is the new shipping thing that just came out. This one is luckily 7 ounces, so it's only going to be $4.31 to ship. If it were over that, it goes up to like 5 and then 6. But I believe if it's under, it might have been 4 ounces, it could have been cheaper, but nothing really weighs less than 4 ounces as far as clothing goes. So I'm glad to have this sale too, and we'll get them both shipped out. All right, so we shipped out all the packages. They're headed out now. We're headed to the Council Thrift Shop, where we've been having a lot of luck recently, and also go to the Goodwill right down the street from there. So Obviously, we don't really like going to Goodwill too much, but we did pull the trigger on an item that we don't want to keep anymore, so we're going to go in, swap it out, and exchange it for something that'll hopefully bring us more profits. So at the council, blue tags are half off. Walked right in and found this Silver Star tank top. It's like a casting company. This style was popular when I was in high school. Wonder if there's still a market for it. Number 6, that's Mark Sanchez. Famous for the butt fumble. Now here's one I'm willing to take. Nike Dry Fit Authentic on a Barcelona jersey. 13 bucks. I'm definitely taking this. I just don't know what to price it, but I guess I can check that later. So this looks like one of those vintage ski suit. Made in USA, men's universal large short, 1989. Zipper still works. This is in really good shape, actually. 0 stains. I've sold one similar as a women's smaller size, but this thing is cool. I'm gonna have to get this. Obviously not the season, but it will flip. We spent $38.28. Jumper will get that alone. The jersey, I'm thinking will go close to 80 bucks. Haven't really looked into it, but that's just preliminary based off what I've seen before. The fact that it has the championship patch on there, pretty sure adds value to it. And it's Nike Dry Fit Authentic, and it's Suarez, so Luis Suarez biting people, getting profits. All right, so we've got our exchange item. It's some Patagonia shorts that had just a crazy tear on the inside. Would have been a nice pickup, but the tear was pretty bad, so. Ruka wetsuit. Zipper works fine. They want 15 bucks. Let's see what that's worth. Surprisingly, not a lot of comps on these, but the ones that did sell were like 30 bucks. And probably not stained like that. See, I see a brand way down here. Oh, no way, there's a couple of them. Boa is a running brand, and these are pretty expensive. Usually, too large Boa. And these cool Nikes, Dry Fit large. Patagonia shorts, large. Crotch is fine, zipper works. Okay, shorts day. Vineyard Vines, 8 bucks, no stains. So we're putting these back. They're not lined and they're actually pretty common, I guess. This color, they sell for like 15, 20 bucks. So I'm just gonna leave them. The ones I was thinking of were the ones with cool, they do a lot of flags, country flags, so you can represent whatever country or team. They have a lot of different designs. So technically I only had to invest another 9 bucks to get the Vineyard Vines, the Lululemon shorts, the Patagonia shorts. So definitely a nice little swap there. So it's Thursday now, and I'm starting to think I want the thrift stores to win, because I'm not usually at the Goodwill on Thursdays, but in an effort to make the playing field a little even here, we're gonna try to see what this Goodwill has on $2 day. As you can see, it's packed. People are waiting. We walked up just in time, so we really aren't at a disadvantage. But you can see the thrift vintage kids ahead. We're focused on different things. So this thing's sick, but I've never seen a tag like that. 25 bucks. I literally haven't found anything, but these shelves are packed to the brim. It looks like they're having trouble selling stuff with their prices nowadays, but nothing so far. A lot of these. Probably why none of them are sold. Some of the first yellow tags and only yellow tags I've seen. Gap. Merona. So of course no color of the week, but I found these Marmot shorts for 8 bucks. So that just validates my reasoning to not come to the Goodwill on Thursdays. Bunch of resellers in there, I heard them talking. This is the only thing I grabbed. Marmot shorts. Could sell for $20, $25, paid $8, so typical overpaid at Goodwill. Okay, so definitely had to make our way to one of our staple stores that we like to go to, the Resell Super Thrift Store, the 2-story behemoth of a thrift store here on Sherman Way. So we'll see if we can find some stuff in here to help us hopefully beat out the bins. Oh, it works. Maybe a little J6 for the storage, huh? John Barbados. Want $4 for this? I'll take it. So these are both cool Angel City shirts, and the sell-through rate on Angel City gear is good, but it's mostly jerseys, not these selling. So Marcus Allen, $4. I think I can get more than that. Hayabusa's a jiu-jitsu brand, $2. It's pretty cool. It's in good shape too. It's not too faded. But again, $2. Can't beat that. Oh, really? Patagonia. New with tags. Well, the tag thing at least. $9 for Patagonia. Cool. Wonder if there's more around here. There is more around here. Alright, take them both. Check this out. When there's brands that are bolos, usually a good sign. When this brand has bolo in the name, even better sign. Because this exact shirt with this weird lobster rocketing out of a pocket, the sun watching on, the stars up above, they're asking $11 for this. It's like a material, the towel material, I forget what it's called, but this exact shirt sold on August 1 for $100. New. Most of them sell for $90. So that's a grab. This might help us beat the bins. Champion. Oh, this might be older than I initially thought. Cal Berkeley with the little logo on the sleeve. Yeah, I think I can get more than $5 for that. Here's another John Barbados. I usually wouldn't pick up. Oh, has this been tailored? It's been altered. Yeah, I'm not gonna mess with it. I don't know what size it really is. Element skateboard. Oh, they asked 13. They weren't getting it, so they dropped it to $8. I think if it zips, we get it. No, the zipper's screwed. Polo Ralph Lauren corduroy. It's pretty good shape. $7. Yeah, we'll do it. So we spent $50 in there. You saw the one shirt that's gonna already be $100, at least 90. Everything else is gonna be profit, so this is definitely a nice little start. Another common stop for us, the Goodwill down the street. This is the Goodwill I always thought had the cheapest prices, but since the corporate people came in, it seems like it was a little more expensive, but we're still gonna look.
I'm still gonna send it.
So this thing's sick. Filipino jacket with the nice stitching on there. The snap buttons, kind of like a varsity jacket. Back is sick too. Some stainage on the sleeves. Overall nice. Might have to try to go for it for $10. Here's your rack. Thank you. Beastie Boys.